My name is Stephanie Cantu. I am with the Navy JROTC.
Will be over the Special Olympics Motor Activity Training Program. Although the event does tie in with all three of the Navy core values, I found the most important one was commitment. I was also able to tie it into 2 of the 21 precepts.
Good afternoon. My name is Cadet Major Garcia. I'm part of the Marine Corps JROTC at Venice Memorial College High School that's in Brownsville, Texas. My presentation to you guys will be the correlation of my core values with the precepts of be worthy of trust, be competent, and the way that I apply those to my day-to-day activities is that I take care of children who their parents attend Celebrate Recovery. I had to practice a lot on my own and with my senior Marine instructor by just going through what I was going to say, going through how I was going to apply with the prompt that they gave us to what I do in my day-to-day activities.
I am Cadet Captain Angelica Gaude. I am from the Harlingen High School North. I am in the ROTC Army branch.
My presentation is called JFAC for the Ronald McDonald House. And during the course of my presentation, I will cover the 7 core values, focusing on duty and respect. And in regards to the 21 ways to happiness, my main focus will be to set a good example as well as love and help children. My mission, to help the Harlingen Ronald McDonald keep its home beautiful for families by cleaning up, feeding families, placing posters around my school, conducting table setups to give out information about my projects. And lastly, checking to see if we met our goal of donating $100, which I will gladly be presenting to Mr. Ayala from the Ronald McDonald House.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and honored judges. I'm Cadet Commander Jimmy Gonzalez, and I'll be doing my presentation on the Treasure Hills and individual canned food drive.
The most difficult thing to prepare for this was having to public speaking in front of everyone.
From the 21 precepts, I chose set a good example and fulfill my obligations. I feel like it's an obligation as a student and a community member to give back to the community at something that you never know. Honor, courage, and commitment. Those are the 3 Navy core values, but commitment to community is the most important one to me. The outcomes for it were, during the Treasure Hills, which was that Saturday morning, we collected 321 cans. In the beautification of this facility, 35 cadets helped to make this facility better that they had just moved in.
I'm Cadet First Lieutenant Maldonado, and I'm here to talk to you about the ways to happiness. That integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all you do is a way to happiness. Do not steal. When I was young, I had a big problem with this. And I didn't know I had a problem until I stole from my very own dad. But he told me, son, a man does not steal from other people to make himself happy. I make sure that all my cadets celebrate their birthday. And inside of Air Force JROTC, we learn service before self. If you're industrious, you're always looking for something to do. You're always moving towards it. You'll eventually learn that you're becoming better at different things throughout this whole process. What I've learned is to overall be a better person.
I'm Ethan Scott Rogers. I'm from Edinburgh North High School.
Our group had 2 missions and 2 goals for this trip. Our primary mission was to build a strong, safe, and spacious house out of sustainable resources for the local community. So when our group arrived on the project site, there was a concrete foundation, plumbing for 1 sink, and a wooden 2x4 frame for the house. Here's a list of the Army JROTC core values. The ones I've highlighted in white are the ones I'll be discussing today, although all are equally important. The 21 precepts are listed here. The ones in white are the ones I'll be discussing. We taught the local people a new way to create affordable housing and expand their neighborhood. What we learned. Each moment we live in this country is a gift we often take for granted.
My name is Cadet Lieutenant Commander Audrey Solis. Setting a good example, that's the most influential thing you can do. You go to food pantries, you help out, you get the girls more involved, get them to talk more, be more sociable. Fulfilling my obligations to the Girl Scout program is to basically serve my community and making the world a better place.
Hopefully, in the future, be an officer in the United States Marine Corps.
My name is Juan Castro. I am with the AFJROTC, which is the Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps at Rio Hondo High School.
My presentation will be talking about bullying and school violence. Love and help your children. Our children
and our teenagers are growing up to be tomorrow's leaders and tomorrow's foundation of what could possibly go on in the future. So this brings me to a first core value of EFJR. When does bullying and victimizing start? It starts at a very young age.
This is my first time competing for the Way to Happiness scholarship, and I'm very proud to be selected to represent Redondo High School in this scholarship.
But after graduating from dental school, I got offered a residency program in the military, in the Army. But I decided to go ahead and start my own practice. I came back to Harlingen and started my practice. Interesting thing, when I came out of basic training, I felt this confidence and certainty that I could stand up to anything, basically. I came out with that. Well, I make a comment about General Sanchez. I read his book, and I tell you, it tells you the character of this man and where he came from. Rio Grande City, humble beginnings, went to A&I, graduated from A&I, ROTC, but became, Lieutenant General. General Sanchez, I really respect your self-service, your honor, your integrity, and everything you've done for our country. Thank you so much. All of you judges here, you set the example, you're pillars in our community. You make up our communities. And like they say, it takes a village to raise a child. We all get part to get students to do better in what they do in life. Students, I appreciate your presentation. You guys did amazing. Those words that you put up there, honor, integrity, courage, selfless service. One thing I found in life over the years is the ability to serve others is the greatest purpose in life. So again, I want to thank all of you for being here today. And it really touches my heart to be able to serve. And you guys, what you did for us today. Thank you so much.
And there's another story as to how I wind up in the Army. It's because of the personal touch. And the Army Colonel, Colonel Magruder, I'll never forget his name, Colonel Magruder, when I walked into the Army ROTC building or office, he happened to be walking by and he asked me the question, "What are you doing here, young man?" And I told him, I said, "I need information on Army ROTC." He literally put his arm around me, said, "Come with me," took me into his office and talked to me for 30 minutes. I walked out of there knowing that I wanted to be a soldier.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant General retired Ricardo Sauceda Sanchez. Currently, I'm CEO for a company in San Antonio. I think this is a magnificent program where the kids get to present themselves in front of a group of judges and acknowledge the fact that they have embraced the core values of their service and also be able to link those core values to their community and show their potential as future leaders of this region and the state.
This is a big endeavor that they are going to present themselves to the community and to the judges so that they can be able to express themselves and talk about what they've done, what they've accomplished in our program and through their project.
I think it benefits them in the fact that they're finally able to see how they're using their core values and everything they've been taught in the ROTC program in actual real life. And so once they've actually put together and formulated, okay, this is what I've done, now they're able to see how they use it and can now go continue using it as they go into college.
Most, I think, of the benefit is from the analysis and the research of stuff that in order to put this package together, you have to really look at the details that you sort of glossed over, the little things that you did. It's good because you're going to use those skills, once you go beyond high school graduation.
So it's a great opportunity for them to learn for the future, and also for us, the judges, to learn other great projects.
I'm thrilled to be a member of this judging team because I have worked with the senior ROTC in the past and believe that this is the future for our country and for training our young people today to have good values, both military and through the community.
I really enjoyed the competition today. It's great fun to see how the students are developing their projects and presenting them.
To be quite honest with you, I was very impressed with the maturity of the participants and also with the fact that they seem to know what they hope to to do in the future. They seem to have all found their voice and seem to all have great expectations for tomorrow.
One of the things that I love about this competition is that the cadets are aware of their social responsibilities and they're actively doing something to impact the community around them. That's what I like about this competition.
What I think about the event, I think that it's an awesome event, and it helps foster and mentor our new generation of leaders, and it's great to see the kids come out here and present for us, and I think it's a great event overall. So
I thought this program was excellent, a great opportunity for these students to work on their communication skills and also allow the community to get involved in what they're doing, their futures.
I am very, very impressed by the leadership shown by these students, their knowledge, their awareness, their dedication and desire to help others is amazing. I feel that our country is in very, very good hands with what I heard, with what I saw. A Way to Happiness scholarship competition is something that's very unique, it's enjoyable, it's very knowledgeable. I believe and I know that we are in great hands with the students that I heard speaking today.